Then you got to stand somebody in the gap, like the 9 blissing dude.
It was only opened in 2020, but quickly became one of the league's most recognizable venues. You're looking at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, an exciting battle in the NFC between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, gonna send this one away. And here we go from LA. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Okay, play shoot. I don't have 5-2 in this bitch.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He was tackled at the 27.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate.
Game
Lead some
started.
shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Oh shit.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Back to Genty. Quick to 10. He's still going. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
First down, and they go right back to him. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stop made by Braden Fisk.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is Genty on 2nd. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. Gain of 26 yards there. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. And because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
God damn,
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you're that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really take the marks of a defense.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Nigga over there, too.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Come on. Pick the play. Pick the play.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Working inside the red zone.
I'm checking
He
him.
will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey McBride, the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in the passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff.
Stop the run.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
I see a cover 4 dude.
Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They give it to him again. He'll cobble together a yard there. Dadrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
70 Lions. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos.
They'll throw 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. His first throw is
Look how
an
he
interception.
threw that bitch, son.
Jalen Thompson
Look how he
makes
threw
the
that
play.
bitch. Nobody though. Thank you, Horo. Look how he
And the
threw that
Cardinals,
bitch,
they're
son.
gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Huh?
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, it'll put that opposing offense right back out there still reeling from that interception.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he will carry this across for the
Yes.
Arizona touchdown.
Yes.
The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown.
What's that bullshit, dog? Option.
My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that.
Put myself behind you,
But when
boy.
the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1. More times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Rams nothing. John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot.
What do we got here?
So 1st down from the 41. give now to the running back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive,
What'd you say?
it's a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Look at that power, deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. He goes the distance. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
I
Here's
gotta
Evans
stop this
set to
nigga
kick
run.
this
So
away.
these niggas, dog. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. If my team got a weakness, it's against that fucking run.
And a
It's
decent run
against
back
their
is
run.
going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Come on, we need to stop.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here, coming
Need
for
to
the
stop.
shotgun. Out of the
Good.
gun, here's Murray. Taking a deep shot here.
Man.
He's got it inside the 25. And into the end zone
That's
he goes.
crazy,
Touchdown,
crazy,
Arizona.
crazy.
The Cardinals grow their early lead to 13.
Nigga threw a dot with a nigga in his
There are a
face.
couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big try to win a one-on-one
Figure some
matchup.
shit out.
Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of
And wow,
Oh, yeah.
Rob, this one is no good.
Oh, yeah, I
He's
take
been
it.
Automatic so far
I
this
take it.
season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
So following that missed point after,
Let's get it,
he's gonna
man.
stay out there and send it away.
Let's fucking get it.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
What we in? What is he in? What he gonna come on?
This our last play of the quarter.
Check. 70 Timberwolves. Hey, check Cowboy 80. Ready.
First down, play action. This is a heater going deep. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our first quarter.
Well, up.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 20-7 ball game.
Cause I like
We'll
him on the
return to
other shit.
Inglewood in just a moment.
But they
Time
both
for the
fast
second
though.
quarter of play. It's Rams football.
They both
They still
fast.
have 10 to go here. It's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Jack Sawyer working hard, making the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Back-to-back carries here.
That's good.
And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
I don't like that
They
shit.
get an even 10 on that play. And that's going
If
to be good for
if he
an
was
LA
really in
first down.
fucking
10 at the
man,
40-yard
if he was really in cover 4.
7 Pirates. 7 Panther 11. Panther 11. Hawk Warrior 70.
Let's see.
19 Lions.
Looking in the air here.
Come on,
Well, the
son.
pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Cougar.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
16 yards.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them out in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Son,
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's
he ain't
got
supposed to
16
be
yard
able
line.
to.
They got
Huh?
21 yards on the play.
Yeah, I put on what he had on. I want to see the picture of what he be wearing and
Offense up
shit.
to the line fast.
19 Tigers.
Quick throw to the left is
So why can I move?
and he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I was supposed to get inside of
I
that.
like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Only difference is this nigga 6'6",
After a
the other
good
nigga
pickup, they're set up with second and
like
short.
what, 5'8".
Ready? Liking 8. Ready?
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
A gain of a yard.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
The handoff on third and short. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much, but he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
That's one as a running back in this league, you got to convert every time. Teams really don't care. If you're a Hall of Famer or an undrafted rookie, you can't get 1 yard for a first, they're going to start holding auditions for someone who can.
60, go.
Goal to go. They're passing. Flushed out of the pocket. That's incomplete in the end zone.
Come on, son.
Thought he had a
Come on,
touchdown
son.
there. So now it'll
Come
be
on,
second and
son.
goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down.
Come
I
on,
think
son.
A lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run
That's
here on
crazy,
second and goal.
dog.
What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about
That is
assuming as a
crazy.
fan, as a defensive coordinator. I think as an offense, you continue. You've worked on it all week.
And he is in. Touchdown.
That's
Los
crazy,
Angeles.
son.
The Rams make it a one-score game in the first half. So the offense showing a slightly different
That bit could have been a
dimension
pick,
there,
too.
Brock, getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. And I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs. not
Come on,
just
get a
tote
stop
the ball
here.
as
Let's
runners.
go.
There'd be
Let's get a
real
stop.
weapons
Stop
when
and
they
score.
get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Has this at the 6. Shoves one away. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Cardinals take over
Shoot.
first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's see. Let's see
Cardinals
this
into
together.
formation. It's first and 10.
Let's see.
Sit. Hold.
First play is going to be a give to Genty.
No.
And the stop is made as he drives
No.
this to the opposing 43.
They put me on the wrong nigga, son.
And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Hold.
Going to the ground again on first. He gets him inside the 40, and that's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And a yard.
Well, it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment.
Go on.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
2-2.
Another give here to Genty. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
The tackle made.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right? And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
That's gonna
Oh, he
catch the
missed it.
crossbar and be sent backwards. No good.
That's big.
And they are unable to make this a 2-score
That's
game.
big.
That fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Throwing off the play fake. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
Oh, bro.
Really pushing the envelope on
Fuck.
2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
What do we got here?
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Ready?
From the gun on 3rd down. That one's complete, right side. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Come on, come on. 70 range. Cowboy 80. Ready, ready?
4th down, pass coming. Short pass brought in. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts.
13 yards.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's good for a Rams.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Trying for the touchdown. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
2nd and 10, and they'll stick to the air. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking that time for Terrence Ferguson. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd
Still
down.
10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Get it. Warriors 70, 79 Broncos. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone and a deep shot. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Cardinals make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. McBride hauls it in. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Shaheed motioning right. A final throw before the break. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
John Parker Romo to kick off.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
70 Timber.
Another carry for him. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Let's go. Cup 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Here we go. Check it.
Pass play now. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. This is brought in at the 15. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Straight, go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
65 carry. Set up. Mustang 19. 70. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
3rd and long for him here. And then it's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Rams put 6 on their side of the board.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field opener?
Then make the nigga block it.
Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Wow.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pretty good field position here for the Cardinals as they get ready. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Johnson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Murray keeps it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there, and they catch it behind the line. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Kyler with a chance to run it here. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to 4th down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Ready.
So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. Cuts right. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 35 out of that play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Let's go now. 70 Rangers. Set. Ready, ready.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Looking to throw here. Bails out of the pocket quick. This one's reeled in downfield by Ferguson. And he takes this in. Touchdown,
Yikes.
Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead to 7. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. He's got the hook up to Weaver. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. RPO quickly into the hands of Shaheed. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A gain of 15 there. And it's good enough for an Arizona 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Omaha. Murray from the pistol. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
There's a good chance he wasn't even looking when that ball was released, but the crowd, well, the crowd let him know exactly what was going on. He could feel the swell of excitement whenever they take a deep shot. And it's only going to get louder now as they were able to connect.
And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Ready.
Sending him on the dive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Ready, set.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Set. Panthers, 19.
So through 3, we're still knotted up in what's been an absolute shootout. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Alert 3. 70 Lions. Ready, right?
Back to throw now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Throw here, 3rd down. Brought in right side. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Brock as they force this 4th down.
An 8-yard gain.
60 Maverick.
It's 4th
60
down.
Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Bobcats. 60. 79 Broncos. Dragon 60. Go.
They'll throw for it. He drops it. Another pick slips through their hands, but this time, Brock, they're still getting the football off the turnover on downs.
Turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And off to Genty. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to Genty. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Genty, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Down.
2-2. Who you got? 2-2. Hot. 2-2.
Blitz coming here, Brock. It's Murray. It's cut by Harrison. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Number 18, Marvin
Good luck
Harrison
defending
Jr.
that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's got it in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play.
Taken down
So
at the
20 yards
11-yard
on that
line.
play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st down, Cardinals.
Let's go. Hey, hey. 2-2. Shift.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals take a fourth quarter lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Romo's point after is good. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 28. John Parker.
Here's Romo to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Escapes out to the left. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Ready.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
60 Eagles.
From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Cardinals getting close, and they take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Looking to throw. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down.
Here we go.
And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. This is one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Cardi. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Such a perfect example of a kicker just doing his job. And now, well, now it's incumbent upon that defense to give him and their offense another shot.
And the Cardinals hands team secures the football. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
2-2, hot! Omaha. Hey, Larry! 2-2, hot!
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
I'm not going to lie, when he dropped back to pass, I was surprised they were willing to put it in the air. But how about this defense? They weren't surprised, and now they give their offense a chance to go win it.
Ready?
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set! Hut.
Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Cowboy 80, Cup 19, Cup 19.
Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They've got 1st down here from the 36.
Ready.
He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
26-yard line.
Let's go now. 68, Warriors 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Vacates quickly left side. That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Rams.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one right down the middle. And the Rams push their lead to 3. Here's Evans set to kick this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Coach.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Switch gears. That's one.
On 2nd and 10, it's Murray. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Hold on. Training staff out now for an injured player. And that looks like Kyler Murray, who they're headed for. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
13. Hey, check. It's a rabbit. Go.
Throwing now. Complete beyond the marker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line.
Complete.
The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And the stop is made as he gets 3 of those 5 penalty yards back. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Back to the air, Murray. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Left side into the hands of McBride. And he gets out of bounds to save that final timeout. This picks up the 1st down, too.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Throwing again, Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray to throw. Complete. It's Weaver. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. This drive just keeps on moving. After the penalty, resets that marker.
Big ace, big ace.
First and 10, Murray. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. The Cardinals are going to use the last of their timeouts. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal. Another throw coming for Murray. He's got it in close. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone.
A 9-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Here he goes, one final shot. And they win it! They win it! It's a touchdown! No time left! So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one.
Man, that's some bullshit, dog. That's bullshit, bruh.
This stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
He shouldn't even had a timeout.
Adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL,